This is all it takes for peppers to grow healthy and chemical-free. This simple homemade solution works great in the garden, especially for growing peppers. Regular use strengthens the plants and improves their resistance to changing weather conditions. Add 2 teaspoons of baking soda to a bowl. Baking soda has antifungal and disinfecting properties and helps improve soil quality. Next, add 1 tablespoon of cooking oil. It creates a thin, protective layer on the leaves that makes it harder for insects to feed. Then add 1 tablespoon of liquid soap, which helps the mixture stick better to the leaf surface. Mix everything thoroughly. Now fill a garden sprayer with a little over 1 gallon of water and add the prepared solution. Close the sprayer and shake well. Spray the pepper leaves, both the tops and undersides. It's best to do this in the morning or late afternoon to avoid leaf burn from the sun. This natural spray repels pests, slows the spread of powdery mildew, and protects against fungal infections. Use it once a week, and your peppers will grow stronger, fuller, and more resistant, without chemicals or unnecessary expense. This simple trick gives me an abundance of crops every year. My vegetables grow like crazy. Take an empty water container and carefully cut off the top, leaving only the upper part. Then, using a soldering iron, make plenty of small holes in the plastic. The more holes you make, the better. This step is very important. Once the base is ready, dig a hole in your garden. The hole should be as deep as the container. Place the container in the ground and cover it so that only the part with the cap sticks out. Unscrew the cap and throw in organic waste. You can use spinach leaves or banana peels. These ingredients nourish the soil perfectly. They are rich in magnesium, potassium, and other minerals. Every few days, I add a fresh handful or 2 of scraps. Just a few of these containers placed around the garden, and the results will amaze you. This way, you create a natural composter without any chemicals. The vegetables are not only bigger, but also tastier and more resistant to disease. Healthy soil, lush leaves, and baskets full of harvest. This is how you can get rid of thrips from your garden once and for all. These tiny, fast-moving insects can wreak havoc in no time. They suck the sap from plants, damage the leaves, and deform buds. Yellow spots on leaves, shiny streaks, and tiny black dots, their droppings, are clear signs of infestation. Once you spot them, prepare a homemade spray. Chop 2 cloves of garlic into small pieces. Garlic works like a natural antibiotic. It has antibacterial, antifungal, and insect-repelling properties. Place it in a tall container. Add 2 cups of warm water and stir. Grate 1 bar of soap, which acts as an emulsifier and helps the spray stick to the leaves. Add the soap to the container and mix until foamy. Let the mixture sit for about 1 hour, then strain it and pour it into a spray bottle. On a dry evening, thoroughly spray the affected plants. Within a few days, the thrips will be completely gone and your plants will begin to thrive again. Regular use of the spray will prevent them from coming back and keep your garden protected longer. Place this under the table, and ants will never appear on it again. A simple trick will ensure that no ant will climb onto it. It doesn't matter if you have a table on the balcony, terrace, or in the garden. No ant will touch anything on your table anymore, not even their favorite sugar. No picnic, barbecue, or party will be spoiled by the sight of ants eating the treats meant for guests. My aunt showed me this trick, and I couldn't believe how simple it is. Place small bowls under the table legs. Instead of bowls, you can use jar lids. Place them precisely under the table legs. They will act as an impassable barrier for ants. All you need to do is pour water into them. Ants avoid water. This will block their path to the table. They won't be able to reach the tabletop. You can even keep sugar on it without worrying about finding ants in it. This simple water trick will protect you from these insects in the garden. This is stronger than anything you've tried so far in the battle against powdery mildew. You'll eliminate the disease in just 1 day. I'll show you 2 mixtures you need to know. Start by preparing a larger jar. Add 3 tablespoons of garden sulfur. Sulfur acts as a disinfectant, inhibits spore development, and strengthens plant immunity. Pour in 33.8 ounces of water and mix well. The powder must dissolve. Transfer the solution to a sprayer and remember to dilute it with 169 ounces of clean water. Spray the leaves with this mixture. It's an effective protective barrier against powdery mildew. Regular spraying will stop the infection. But that's not all. You can also use this white powder. Baking soda has alkaline properties. It creates an environment where fungi can't survive. Add the baking soda to the sprayer. Dissolve 1.8 ounces of baking soda in 338 ounces of water. Use it the same way as the first mixture. With these two solutions, your plants will gain a natural shield against powdery mildew, and you'll strengthen your entire garden's immunity. This solution works throughout the whole season. Your tomatoes won't make it without this. It's the secret to healthy, strong plants that an old gardener once shared with me. If you want big, juicy, deep red tomatoes, watering and fertilizing alone won't cut it. The real game changer is proper pruning. It's what determines the strength of the plant and how many fruits you'll get. Those lower branches just drain energy for no reason. They slow down ripening and raise the risk of disease. To keep your plants strong and manageable, leave only 2 or 3 sets of leaves below the first fruit cluster. Cut off the lower, unnecessary branches, especially the ones closest to the ground. They trap moisture and encourage mold. This simple pruning step improves airflow and sunlight exposure, making your plants sturdier and healthier. It's easy to do but incredibly effective. It can completely transform the look and productivity of your tomatoes. You'll see the difference in just a few days. Stronger stems, fewer diseases, and loads of big red fruit. The aphids disappeared after just one use. You won't find this in any store. All it takes is a few minutes and a homemade spray made from ingredients you already have in your kitchen. Aphids suck the sap from plants, weakening the leaves and making them more vulnerable to damage. Here's a simple way to make an organic solution that gets rid of pests in your garden. Pour about 1 1/4 cups of vinegar into a tall container. Vinegar disinfects and repels with its strong smell. Now add 1 tablespoon of neem powder, a natural ingredient from the neem tree that repels pests without harming plants. Next, add half a tablespoon of hot red pepper. It contains capsaicin, which has a strong smell and taste. Then add half a tablespoon of ground black pepper. The intense aroma drives aphids away. Add a little liquid soap to help the solution stick to the plants. Mix everything well and let it sit for a few hours. After that, strain the mixture through cheesecloth. Add some water, then pour it into a spray bottle. This mixture works great on both vegetables and flowers. It's fast, natural, and effective. Use it as soon as you spot aphids. You surely have it in your medicine cabinet. As soon as the cucumber leaves start to yellow, make a spray from it. The cucumbers will bear fruit all summer long. First, prepare 1 tablespoon of cloves, put them in a grinder and grind them finely. Cloves have antibacterial and antifungal properties. They protect the plants from many diseases and pests. Now prepare a blender. Pour 1 liter of water into it. Add the ground cloves. Cloves have another advantage. They neutralize ethylene, the gas responsible for fruit ripening and vegetable yellowing. Add aspirin to the cloves. It is a pain reliever and fever reducer that contains salicylic acid. This makes the plants more resistant to heat and drought. When the aspirin dissolves, mix the solution well. Pour the fertilizer into a spray bottle, and the spray is ready. Just spray the cucumbers regularly to prevent the leaves from yellowing and save your crops. Just a few drops are enough to make tomatoes healthy and strong. The fruits will be bigger and more flavorful than ever. The first ingredient is eggshells. They contain calcium, magnesium, and micronutrients that strengthen the root system and protect against diseases. Grind the shells into a fine powder. The finer it is, the faster it will dissolve. Pour about 2 cups of water into a tall container. Add the ground shells and stir well. The next ingredient is a banana peel. Banana peels are rich in potassium and phosphorus, which affect the size, flavor, and ripening of the fruits. Cut 1 peel into smaller pieces and add it to the container. Now it's time for nettle. It strengthens plants and repels pests. It's also rich in nitrogen, iron, and silica, which boost plant resistance. Add 2 teaspoons. Mix everything well and let it sit for at least an hour. After that, strain the mixture through a strainer lined with gauze to remove the solids. Pour the liquid into a bottle, Add the prepared fertilizer concentrate to a bucket of water and mix well. Water the tomatoes once a week. You can also use it for cucumbers or peppers. Your plants will grow like crazy. You won't be able to keep up with the harvest.